Unite calls for 10% pay rise for NHS workers. Accuses government of privatization agenda. The government of Chancellor Rishi Sunak is refusing to negotiate a settlement to the NHS pay dispute because it is looking to privatise the health service, according to Unite General Secretary Sharon Graham. Graham made the claim as she criticised ministers for refusing to get round the table to resolve the current year's pay row ahead of fresh strike action on Monday. "I think they are looking to privatise the NHS," she said in an interview with Sky News. "There is something unusual going on here, that they will not come to the table. There is not a problem about paying, we're the fifth richest country in the world. There is something going on here, otherwise they are at a level of incompetence not known." Thousands of members of Unite, and the GMB unions are set to walk out across England and Wales on Monday as part of continued industrial action in the health service. Up to 15,000 Unison ambulance workers will strike for the third time in 5 weeks, and will be joined by 5,000 of their NHS colleagues at 2 hospital trusts in Liverpool. Ms. Graham described Rishi Sunak as being missing in action on the pay row, in what appeared to be a sign of deteriorating relations between the government and unions. She also accused his ministers of lying and not being an honest partner at the other side of the table. She said, "I'm negotiating with somebody at the moment that I don't think wants resolution, and that's a real problem." The Unite leader said a double-digit pay rise must be offered to striking NHS staff, as she accused the government of not being an honest negotiating partner. She indicated a 10% pay rise would be considered by union members, insisting Labour should show real leadership by coming out and stating that is what it would offer if it was the party in power. Speaking to broadcasters during a hospital visit last week, Health Secretary Steve Barclay appeared to rule out a 10% pay rise for nurses, insisting it was not affordable. Ms. Graham said the government must offer a double-digit pay rise instead of dancing round their handbags, adding, "I think it's really clear that what we're talking about is a double-digit pay rise. That's what we're talking about." The RCN have already said they'd meet them halfway. I don't know how many more hints do they want to take on that. If they came in the room and they offered a double-digit pay rise, we would take that back to our members and our members would make the decision. Ahead of Monday's strikes, NHS Medical Director Professor Sir Stephen Powis said the message to patients remained that it is vital to come forward and seek emergency care, if needed during strike action on Monday. It comes ahead of widespread walkouts on the 6th of February, likely to see the biggest strike action the NHS has ever experienced, with thousands of nurses and ambulance workers due to stage walkouts if no deal has been reached by then.